CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Realm of Vasten. So you may be wondering why I am standing on top of a nerd pole. Well, it's because I have finally decided on a color palette for the dragon. So I was going through the mass storage, well, not really mass storage, but the storage in the main city area, and I happened to run across the purple block, and that's gonna get really annoying. So but I happened to run across a purple block, and it looks exactly like scales. And the great thing about it is we have slabs and stairs that we can end up using in this. So I am still going through this. I'm tweaking some stuff. Like the nostrils look way too big, so I'm probably gonna end up making those a little bit smaller, and then still adding in some of the stairs and stuff to kind of smooth out the different curves. And then if you notice up there, that is actually yellow concrete. In the Vasten texture pack, it is a lot mellower of a yellow, and so it looks really good next to the purple and as the actual horns. So we got four horns up here, just coming back, and then I might add maybe some spikes and stuff, possibly, along the back. I'm still kind of playing around with what to add to the dragon. As you can see, I haven't really done a whole lot. I did fix the curve on the back of the neck, because that was one of the issues that I had in the last one, was the curve. It was kind of like humped there and wasn't quite working out. So I figured that that works a little bit better. It looks like he's kind of stretching out his neck, and then there's still a lot of stuff to do in terms of adding the body and whatnot. And then for the underside here, I am using the quartz blocks. They are bricks, but the thing is it kind of makes it look like those big scales that you see underneath like reptiles' bodies. And so that's what this is here, is it kind of represents the big scales, because a lot of times the belly scales are a lot bigger, and then you've got the side scales. Oh, and of course I am falling. Let's get back up here. Up, there we go. And so you got the smaller scales that are on the side, and then the bigger scales, which are on the belly. And so with that, luckily, all I have to do is really, I think Joel slept. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's suddenly got really light in here. But yeah, so it'll just be this area here that I need the quartz for. So I'm not going to be using massive amounts of quartz for this build. And then there might be maybe some in the tail, like maybe the tail might get curved a little bit and you can actually see the underside of it. I don't know, but regardless, it's not going to be that much of the actual quartz, and so I don't have to worry about trying to get a whole bunch of that. There is some in the storage, but I know that other people are using it as well, and so I don't want to take all the quartz from the storage. So might have to go out and do a little bit of quartz mining, and then that way we can actually get the belly here done, and then get the rest. We need to get the rest of the dragon in. We need to add legs, and we need to add a tail, and then comes the fun part of trying to get the wings. That is going to be, I think that is probably going to be the biggest issue, is the actual the actual wings. But first thing I want to do is I want to get the body in, and then kind of go from there. So I am going to get back to work trying to get this all smoothed out and try to figure out how the body is going to end up going. It's like that definitely needs to be kind of smoothed out and stuff. But yeah, so I am going to get back to work on the dragon, and then once I hi zombie. Once I get some more progress on either this or the little hamlet that we're working on, then I will bring you guys back. Alright guys, so I have made just a little bit of progress on the dragon. I added just a little bit more of the purple, But the primary thing was the actual quartz. So we've got the entire belly section. It's a little bit harder to actually blend in the colors on the front side here because, you know, it's, I mean, we don't have, yeah, it doesn't blend quite as well. However, on the sides, I am really happy with the way that this, you know, just kind of blended down. And there's going to be a little bit more blending as I add in, you know, like the stairs for the actual purple. And so that is definitely going to blend in a whole lot better. But yeah, so this is a progress that I have made on the dragon. But that's not what I've really been working on. This is what I've been working on. This has taken a while. But yeah, so we've definitely got a lot more progress done on, you know, on this here. And yeah, this has been trying to, you know, meticulously go through and add layers upon layers upon layers. And yeah, so we've made it up this far. And as you can see, we are getting close to where the actual level is going to be. I did want a flat area up here. So in order to kind of even it out just a little bit, I started adding just a little bit more on the sides here. So we've got more of a gentler slope going up right here. But then, you know, over there it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit steeper. But I was figuring that I would bring you guys back to kind of show you my, you know, my thought process when I'm, you know, when I'm actually doing these. Because I realized that, you know, that's what I really like in, you know, when watching videos, is actually being able to see somebody's, you know, thought process so that, you know, I can kind of learn from that. Because that's one of the reasons why, you know, people, you know, kind of watch Let's Plays and stuff like that. They, you know, not only to be inspired, but to, you know, kind of learn from those that, you know, are doing, you know, doing the building. And so I wanted to do this next layer on camera with you guys, because this is probably going to be the last little bit I'm going to be able to do, as, you know, Wednesday is fast approaching. And yeah, just the amount of time that goes into, you know, just placing this stuff and then adding, you know, the little tweaks. And yeah, it is definitely time consuming. It's one of the reasons why there hasn't been all that much progress on my see which one, okay, you know, on the actual cave. It's because, you know, it's yeah, blocks being placed takes a while, but that, you know, that's all right. So with this, because as you can see, I've got the granite line there. That is actually where the wall is going to end up being. And so we're going to have this huge open area in here, which I can play with in terms of, you know, the nice little green area that we're going to have hidden back here. Yeah, so basically what I do is I go through and, you know, I line it with a single line that goes all the way around. And then, see, I think with this one, I think I want to go ahead and bring this out. Let's bring it out 4. And then, you know, I sit there and I kind of thicken it up. And what I want to be cognizant of is where these corners are. Because I don't want the corners to match up. And that's, you know, going through and, you know, just trying to figure out, okay, so like, you know, the one corner is going to be here. And so with this one, let's come here and we'll bring this out here. Like so. And so that's going to create another little dip right there. Let's even that one out and then break that up. And then here we'll end up having a 2. So let's bring that out like so. So we'll have to bring that like that. That is going to, let's do that one. And then we can bring this one out like that, and then we can make these a little bit thicker like that. And let's see, where's the wall gonna be here? Okay, yeah, this is where it was gonna be coming out this way. So there, so like that. And so that's kind of what I go through as I'm trying to, you know, move my way up into the up on top here. Because, you know, like I said, we do want a flat spot once we actually get to this level here. And so that way, you know, we've got an area to work with to add the, you know, add the bridges and stuff. Because if you guys remember, I know it's been a little while since we've been up here. And we've got stuff, you know, all kinds of monsters and stuff. But what I was thinking was to actually have, you know, like a bridge, say, around this area. Or, you know, we can have multiple bridges, you know, going across, you know, across this ravine. Because I want to leave this ravine here. You know, this is, you know, definitely a really cool little ravine. I'll probably have to go through and do some, you know, cleanup. Especially since that is, you know, where my beacon is. But we are going to end up needing the beacon in place. Because this, I'm going to end up expanding this cave out. You know, gonna have to find out how tall I want it, and then, you know, expand, because this layer will go probably about the same size as this cave here, and then, you know, that way we can, you know, get the stuff close to the surface. Hi, Mr. Creeper. You're just, it's like, look at me, look away, look at me, look away. But yeah, so in fact, what level are we at? We need to be at level 34. Whoa, wrong button. Went to go press W, and instead I pressed E. It's like, no, I do not want to be in my inventory. So we are sitting at level 32. So yeah, we've only got two more ups to go before we, you know, need to make the connect it up. So this is going to be interesting for the simple fact that, I mean, we've got this huge expanse that we need to go connect up over there, which is going to make things a little bit interesting, to say the least. So what I'll probably do is expand this out a little bit more this next time, so that it kind of looks like, you know, this is evening out quicker than it does over there. So maybe this is the side that the dragon likes to slither its way up, and that's the reason why it's a little bit smoother. But yeah, definitely super happy with the way that this dragon is coming out. So, yeah, so that is, you know, kind of the progress that has been being made. Definitely really, really happy with, the way everything is coming out, in this, you know, in this area. Not only my area, but also the main city area. And then if you guys are not checking out the other, you know, the other people on this, you know, this server, you guys definitely have to. My mind is blown every single time that, you know, I go through. In fact, let's see. Let's go ahead. We shall finish this video up with a quick little sneak peek. Not really a sneak peek, but a peek at the city, because yeah, it has grown up so much, and I haven't actually shown, you know, shown the city off to you guys for quite some time. And then hopefully, yep, okay, sweet. I'm at full bars, and okay, please tell me that it's day. No, sun is coming up. Sweet, perfect timing. So the sun is coming up. Let's see if Mantis can fly. Yes, Mantis can fly. Awesome. And then just hopefully, you know, not run into anything. But yeah, see, you know, it used to be, oh, yep. It used to be that you had to travel a long way in order to actually hit a building. But yeah, we've got all this wonderful stuff that has been popping up. The tree is looking, you know, fantastic with, you know, with what Joel's been doing. And then do not ask me who has built all of this stuff, because it's hard to keep up with these guys. I mean, it's like I'm sitting there, you know, trying to put a dragon together, and, you know, and in a cave together, and these guys are like, oh, building, building, building everywhere. So yeah, it's definitely been, you know, really interesting. Every single time I come over here to go get supplies, you know, new stuff has popped up. Like this is, I know this is Criddle's area up, and okay, hold on, wait for, there we go. Yeah, it is just, you know, you turn around and there's more stuff for you to explore. Ooh, I like that idea. I forgot that the hoppers were wood in this texture pack. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, because like this is like, you know, the last time I came over here, this stuff was not here. So yeah, definitely lots of things, you know, just randomly popping up. And ooh, what? Oh, there's a sea pickles. Okay. I'm like, we have candles? We do have candles. They're dead sea pickles. That is so cool. But yeah, so I definitely, you know, I know this isn't, too much for the video, you know. But yeah, definitely the things that I've been doing, have been rather time consuming. And so I haven't been able to get quite as much progress as, as I would like into each of the videos. But, I hope that you guys at least enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It definitely helps out the channel, and it's always nice to see new faces in my little corner of YouTube. And if you want to be notified as to when I put out additional content, then definitely hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.